Hey everybody, WOW Team Poppin' Ponds here, and today I'll be doing a product review for y'all. Today I'll be taking a look at the Bassdash 24L dry bag for fishing, camping, hiking, canoeing, and kayaking. If you haven't heard of Bassdash, Bassdash is a company that has fishing apparel, storage, tackle, lures. They have a bunch of stuff. So if you haven't heard of them, go check them out. I'll drop a link below. So what I have here is like I mentioned, the Bassdash 24L dry bag. I have it here in blue. It's offered in 3 different colors. The blue you see here, all black, and then a blue with black sides. So just kind of going over some of the features of this bag. It is a roll top bag, meaning the top of it has a nylon strap here. You roll it 3 or 4 times, 5 times, however many times you want to make it tight. And then we can either clip it shut on the sides like this, or we can bring it together like this. This is a waterproof bag. If you haven't seen our reel on Instagram or our story a few weeks ago, we did a little bit of testing this bag. We tied a strap to it and threw it all over the pond. Go check us out on Instagram if you haven't seen those videos. But during our testing, we found that this bag was perfectly waterproof. We let it sit in the water, we tossed it around the water, and everything inside of it stayed dry. So all the features of this bag. On the front here, we have some loop straps here, which you can use carabiners to attach additional accessories. On the side here, we have a mesh pocket here you can use for hold a water bottle or some other small items. On this side, we have 2 straps here, which you can use to hold fishing rods, fishing net, hiking poles. And then on the back is the backpack portion. So the backpack portion is padded straps, and then padded back with some ventilation. It also has sternum strap and adjustable waist strap. Also on the backpack straps, little D-loops here, you can put some stuff on there. On the inside of the bag, so we're going to open it up. This is a 24L bag. So inside here at the moment, I have 4, these are 3600 series size tackle boxes. I have 4 of them in here right now. You can easily fit, 6 or 7 of them plus additional stuff. Also on the inside of the bag, it's going to be a little bit hard to show, but there is a zipper portion in there. Let's see if you can see it. Can you see it? And in there, you can put phone, additional keys or anything, little items you want to put in there inside the bag, and it'll all stay dry. So, let's talk about the bag itself. So I already mentioned, it was waterproof. It is waterproof, rather. It has a welded seams, which is nice. Everything on here, straps are adjustable. Right now, I have these cinched all the way down. But if you want to make this bag actually hold more stuff, you could roll this 1 to 2 times and then bring it down here and strap it in. It's going to look a little funky right now because I don't have that much stuff in there. But if you had enough stuff in there to fill that void, that would stay waterproof as well. So what I like about this bag, I like that it is waterproof, I like that it holds a lot of stuff, and I like that it's comfortable to wear on the back. Honestly, that is my favorite thing about this bag, the comfort of it. These straps and this backpack is very comfortable. I love that there's addition of the sternum and the waist straps. For those of you that hike or mountain bike or anything and wear a backpack or a hydration pack, you know how important it is to have these so that the bag stays stable on your back when you're making motion or making movements. For me, when I would wear this backpack while fishing, I liked having these straps locked in. It's kind of tight because when you make a cast, if I didn't have these on, didn't have these strapped on, the bag would kind of shift on me, and I could kind of feel like the tackle on my bag kind of all go off to the side. And we'll get into that a little bit more later. So those are my 2 favorite things about the bag: the size of it, the fact that it's waterproof, and also the comfort of the backpack portion itself. Now let's talk about what I don't like about this bag. There's a few things I'm not a huge fan of with this bag. Number one, I want to talk about these straps on the side, which they, or Bassdash, says can be used to hold fishing rods, a net, or some hiking poles, or something along those lines. My biggest problem with these are the fact that the bottom strap is located so close to the bottom of the bag. So when I have fishing rods in here, and the nice thing about it though is too that you can hold more than one rod in these because of the adjustability of the straps. That being said, when you have the rods in here, your butt of your rods are sitting below the bottom of the bag. Your reels are kind of right in this area. The problem I had was when I went to go take off the bag and set the bag down to get something out of the bag. I wanted to grab a different lure, or something else I want to change that I was fishing with. As soon as you go to set the bag down, the butt of the rods hit the ground, or whatever you set it on, and kind of push the rods up, and then the rods kind of fall around and might hit you in the face. That's my biggest issue with the straps on the side. One of the other problems I have with the location of these rod holder straps is the fact that they are so close to the side of the bag. So if you remember when I mentioned earlier about the backpack kind of shifting on you, well, if you find that the backpack shifts a little bit to, like, I guess it would be on my left. If the backpack shifts to my left a little bit and doesn't stay centered, if I have rods here with treble hooks, those hooks can be really close to your left arm. I actually had a situation where I kind of like moved my left arm a little bit and I got a treble hook stuck in my hoodie. So that's another con to the rod holder straps. Another issue I have with the bag, and it's really not that big of a deal honestly, is this side pouch, which Bassdash advertises to be used for a water bottle. Sure, it's a pretty small pouch actually, and it would fit a plastic water bottle, a very narrow water bottle. However, myself included, a lot of people have the larger kind of stainless steel Yeti or whatever style Nalgene. And when you have those kinds of bottles, it just doesn't fit here. But what I did was I just put that big water bottle inside the bag because there's so much space inside. It wasn't that big of a deal. That's pretty much the only two issues I have with the bag were the mesh pocket and the rod holders. Everything else about the bag I really like. So in conclusion, Bassdash, they claim, or they advertise this bag as a fishing, hiking, canoeing, kayaking, and multi-use bag. As a fishing backpack, I would probably give it a 3 out of 5. I think there are better fishing backpacks out there in terms of functionality. That being said, I'm really looking forward to using this bag on my kayak. Keeps everything dry, and the main use I'm going to have for this bag is putting things in my kayak and taking things out of my kayak that I want to keep dry, but it's also heavy, or somewhat heavy. The main reason because of the backpack portion. So when I'm transporting stuff to and from or in and out of my kayak, I can throw it on my back and then have my hands free to carry additional items instead of having to make multiple trips. I can do it all in one trip. I'm really looking forward to using this bag for kayaking, canoeing, any other situations where it might be wet. If you ever do a river fishing trip, again, trout fishing, it might be nice. But I would probably not be using this bag too often for bank fishing and for bass. But anyway, that's all I have to say. Be sure to check us out on Instagram at Poppin' Ponds. You can also follow us on TikTok, Twitter, at Poppin' Ponds, everywhere, all social media platforms. Thanks y'all, everybody. Have a good night. Bye.